Get ready to match the stars from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Edward Asner, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Mary Hartman, Debralee Scott, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded big money match game 77. And now here's the star of match game 77, Reilly.
Thank you for joining us. We're a grand bunch. Got a grand bunch up here.
I'd like to say something.
What would you like to say? That'll be enough. That's all right. Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but there has to be a cutoff point. What?
Either at the opening he's sound asleep or looking off into space, or he gives you such deafening applause you go deaf, literally. Would you get it together and
Get it
strike
together.
some happy medium?
Why didn't you bring all that out in hardcover for the Christmas holiday?
Have you got it together, Ed? Ed, you're skinnier than you were last time you were here.
Oh, isn't he?
You look great.
It's here someplace.
And you have the same beautiful body you've always had, Debralee.
Thank you.
Listen, what's happening with your life? I hear Mary Hartman's going off the air.
No, it's not.
It's
well,
not.
Mary Hartman is, but there's going to be a new show, which is the same format, sort of, called Fernwood USA.
And that's
starting
gonna
next season.
Okay.
Is that going to have my good friend Marion Mercer in it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, how wonderful.
Everybody's going to be back except Louise.
I
last
He's
night.
got a winner coming up. I read all about it today in the
Where?
Sunday New York Times.
In the 8th.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I'll have
yes.
to spend a buck.
Right. Let's say hello to Sandy Neville and Patricia Fernandez. How do you feel? These two ladies are battling it out here. They had to go to a tiebreaker, and we're right in the very middle of the tiebreaker. Patricia Fernandez had her question, and all the celebrities said one thing, and she said another thing. Both answers happen to be good, but that's the way it goes here sometimes. So now she's hoping that Sandy Neville will fall on her face, too. We'll see if that happens right after we see about this. All right, here we go. Boing, bing, boing, bing. There it is. The other tie-breaking question. Sandy, this is yours. And all you have to do is match one celebrity to win your second game. Here we go. Long John Silver says, I'll never go back to that leg maker again. Instead of a leg of wood, he gave me a leg of blank. Never go back to that leg maker again. Ha. How are you, Captain?
I'm fine, sir.
Good.
He doesn't have his hat on today.
All right. Sandy Neville? Long John Silver says, I'll never go back to that leg maker again. Instead of a leg of wood, he gave me a leg of blank.
A leg of lamb.
A leg of lamb. All she needs is one leg of lamb to win the game.
Aye, me hearty.
Aye. Do you love me?
No.
You don't love me. I love you.
Thank you.
What do you say we go below decks? And... No.
The leg maker was on a diet, naturally, and that's all he could think of.
Lamb wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Congratulations, you've done it again. Hang around right there while we say goodbye to Patricia and her long fingernails. She's really got beautiful long, and she's a beautiful girl. She's a model, and we wish her the best of luck. We're going to send a lot of gifts to you, Patricia.
Thank you.
for being with us.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Now, Sandy. There it is again. We rolled it around just for your benefit, Sandy, to see if you could win over $5,000 here. Let's begin by pointing out to you that not too long ago, we polled a bunch of people who came in here, very high IQ people like these, eh, John? And we put this question to them, said, write down your answer to this, to this, to that, Polly blank, P-O-L-Y hyphen blank. Now, the answer that they wrote down most frequently, their most popular answer, if you match that one, you get $500. Then, for matching the second one, you get $250, and for the third most popular, $100. And 3 of our 6 celebrities are permitted to help by suggesting answers.
Richard, please.
Polyester.
Polyester. I went out with her once. Yeah. Nifty dancer and a good kisser, too.
Oh, Brett, please.
I was going to say Polly Adler, but no, I won't.
You won't say that.
No, I'll say polygraph.
Polygraph.
Okay, and Charles.
What is it? Polyunsaturated? Is that it?
Polyunsaturated, yes.
Unsaturated.
Polyunsaturated is one. Well, I think you got 3 good ones there, but you can reject all of them and give us one of your own. It's up to you, Sandy. Polygraph, polyunsaturated, and polyester.
Oh, I'll try polyester.
I told you I tried her, and she was okay there. All right, Polly, you don't agree with that, do you? What would you say? Polygraph.
Polly wants a cracker.
Polly dance? What is
Polly
that? You're weird. I thought you were smart. Let's begin down at the bottom here as we search for polyester here and reveal the $100 response. Polyester, you got it right off the bat. Another 100 for you. You got $550 altogether now. Well, let's see what the next one is. May we see the $250 response? Polygraph is up there. That's the one that Brett gave. Pollyanna, that's another good one. Okay, may we see the big one, Dave? Polyunsaturated. Attaboy, Charles. Yeah. That was a tough one. I thought all 3 answers were good. Well, one of them came up, so you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $1,000 now. And you're going to match 1 celebrity.
Richard, please.
Here we go. Worth 1,000. Good luck to you, Sandy. Here it is. It goes like this. Blank jar. J-A-R. Blank jar. Blank jar. Blank jar. Blank jar. Blank jar. Now think about it. Get your ESP flowing over to Richard Dawson, and you'll come up with the same answer that he's got, and you pick up $1,000 just like that. What do you say? Blank jar.
Mason.
Mason jar. Not a mason jar. Did you have any other ideas?
No.
No, the audience doesn't like that one, but maybe Richard thought of mason jar. Richard, what do you think of it?
Well, being a great fan of James, I
Congratulations. Now you have $1,550. Okay, while she's celebrating, we're going to pass along a little message just for you. Congratulations, my dear. Here we go. Oh, let's all say hello to Chuck Guide.
Hi, Chuck.
Chuck. What is your name?
Guide.
Okay, Chuck. Where's Chuck from?
I live in Simi Valley.
Simi Valley.
Hold it down, please.
Yes, of
And,
course.
I'm married. I have 4 children. 3 boys, 1 girl, 1 wife.
Yep.
And I manage a market.
You what?
Manage a market.
A market?
Yes.
In Simi Valley someplace?
No, in San Fernando Valley.
In the San Fernando Valley. Where is the Simi Valley?
It's in Ventura County.
Where?
Ventura County.
Ventura County. You go up the freeway?
Yes.
And
118.
118. What is that? Is that
That's
the
the
time?
freeway.
No, what's that? No.
That's a freeway.
Oh, that's the freeway. Okay. Well, good luck to you, Chuck. Good luck to both of you. Here we go. You may have A or B.
B, please.
You want B? Okay, Chuck. He wants B. The Godfather said...
Oh, no.
Hey, baby.
Oh, no. Oh.
Back in Italy, they knew I was tough. While the other guys crushed grapes, I crushed blanks.
I see that.
Back in Italy.
Oh, back in Italy.
Back in Italy, they knew I was tough. While the other guys crushed grapes, I crushed blanks.
That's in Italy.
Yes. Well, that's where he's born, you see.
No kidding.
Back in Italy.
Back in Italy.
Si.
Si, senor.
Sicilia. Sicily.
Oh, right.
They knew I was tough. While the other guys crushed grapes, I crushed blanks.
What'd you put?
I'm ready, Gene. Let's
Yeah,
get on with it.
Charles. Okay. Come on now, Brett.
Unbelievable.
Remember, it's a first round question. Anything that comes to your mind. Trust your first instinct, Brett.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go,
Well,
Chuck.
wait a week.
I'm not
Okay,
going to wait.
Here we go.
The buzzer's going to sound on you, and you're going to be
I can't
embarrassed.
think of anything. My mind went blank.
Godfather said,
Back in Italy, they knew I was tough while the other guys crushed grapes. I crushed blanks.
I crushed heads.
heads. Go. Now, he got the idea right off the bat. It crushed skulls.
It just took me a while. That's all.
Did you finally think of it?
I'm on a shakedown cruise here. It's been a while.
Yes, of course.
But I wanted to go up from something that was tougher than grapes. Thinking of the Godfather and tough and all that. So I said that he crushed nuts.
Okay. What do you say?
I say I'm never going to catch on to this game. Seems to have been such a long.
This is the Pathetic Answer Award for 1977.
I hate to say it, but it's true. I couldn't think of a thing. I said he crushed cans.
Cans. You're right, Charles. That was the most pathetic answer
Oh,
we've had
I'm so
all year.
embarrassed.
Yes.
I'm a mother.
The correct answer.
Cans. There it is. Okay, Chuck.
You couldn't help me.
You finally got off the ground there. Now, Debralee, you haven't been around in a while. Maybe are you as rusty as that Asner was?
No, not quite.
Not quite?
Now, the head is one big mass bone, right? I mean, it's bones.
It's not mine.
Bones. No, well, no. Nice try. Very
But that's
good.
what it is.
That's all right, but a specific bone. What do you say there, Richard? Rock. Rock. Well, the other guys crushed grapes. I crushed rocks with his feet.
That's the hard way.
Oh, so tough. Yes. What do you say there, Blondie?
I said he crushed the other guys.
The other guys. Well, Chuck, you got one. You had a good idea, came up with a definitive answer, and they blew it, Chuck, not you. You're okay, Chuck. These are the rotten people over here.
Who?
Too smart for the room.
Rosalind Carter said,
Who?
after Jimmy's last fireside chat, we ran out of firewood. So I tossed Jimmy's blank into the fire. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I hate my answer.
No, that's all right. Sandy, Rosalind Carter said, after Jimmy's last fireside chat, we ran out of firewood, so I tossed Jimmy's blank into the fire.
I think I'm going to be embarrassed like Brett, but I'm going to say toothbrush.
His toothbrush.
I'm a mother, too.
She said, I'm a mother, too, when they hold her.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
No, there's some good possibilities for this one, aren't there, Ed?
Would you care to name a few?
Sure. You may even have one.
Aha! Well, after the fireside chat, he no longer needed his speech.
Oh, toss the speech into the fire. Okay. All right. They owed you on that a little bit there. Remember, he's a big star. Nighttime.
I don't function well in the daytime.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that this is going to be the popular favorite. I said they tossed his nuts into the fire.
His peanuts, right? Okay.
No, she didn't say peanuts.
Well, yes, she did.
Okay.
Because of economy and ecology and all of that, it's only the peanut shells.
The peanut shell. Okay. After Jimmy's fireside chat, we ran out of firewood, so I tossed Jimmy's blank into the fire, and she said toothbrush.
Well, it's not as bad as hers. No, I said sweater.
Sweater. That's
You
okay.
like it?
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
bad.
good. He took his.
I don't.
Well, anything associated with President Carter would be an acceptable answer here,
In
right,
that
Richard?
case, let's throw in Brother Billy.
Brother Billy.
Full of wood alcohol.
He really would sizzle, wouldn't he? What do you say, Patti?
Well, for another little glow, you could throw in Miss Lillian.
Miss Lillian. I detect a touch of hostility in the last two answers. Just a touch there. So there we are at the end of round one. Chuck's ahead, 1-0. Round two coming up after this. Hurry back. Here we go to round two. Now, Chuck, again, you may have your choice of A or B.
B, please.
All right. Everyone except Chuck will play over here. And this is it. Ivan the Terrible said, my real name is Ivan Rustakovashinsky. Rustikowashinsky. I got my nickname, the Terrible, on my wedding night, when my wife discovered how I blanked. Ivan the Terrible said my real name is Ivan or Ivan Rustikowashinsky. I got my nickname, the Terrible, on my wedding night, when my wife discovered how I blanked.
Hello, darling.
Everybody's ready up there. Terrific.
I made.
Debralee.
Oh, I'm
What happened to
hurrying.
you?
How I made.
So that's how I got my nickname, the Terrible.
How I.
On my wedding night, when my wife discovered how I... All right? Put it down. Whatever you have in your mind, put it
Okay.
right down there.
Oh gosh, I'm holding it up. I feel like
That's
Brett.
it. Okay, now you got it. That's it. There you go. See how easy it is? Oh, it's so difficult, Chuck. Ivan the Terrible said my real name is Ivan Rustikowashinsky. I got my nickname, the Terrible, on my wedding night when my wife discovered how I blanked.
How I Made Love.
There it is. Now, what's so hard about that, Ed?
Huh?
You're first, as usual.
I'm truly nonplussed, Gene.
You're nonplussed?
No, I thought that your answer was so superb, I couldn't improve on it.
My wife discovered how I blanked.
I understand it, Gene.
I'm not going to ask for an explanation. I'm just going to move right on to Brett.
Sometimes we're better off not knowing certain
Right.
things. No, I hope this isn't a reflection of your own abilities. I said made love.
Made love. Okay, Chuck, you're up to 2 now. Debralee. Got my nickname, the Terrible, on my wedding night when my wife discovered how I blanked.
Made love.
There it is. That's good for you, Chuck.
I'm getting into the swing of things.
Richard, of course, is a lover.
He's a Russian, right?
He's Russian.
Made love.
Made love. Tovarish.
Yo, made Lovashinsky.
Made Lovashinsky. Oh, he's rolling along there, Sandy. He got 5. You got to do the same now to tie. Here it is. King Kong's grandfather said, when you're as big as I am, it's tough being old. Every night, I have to look for a swimming pool to soak my blank in. King Kong's grandfather said.
Grandfather.
When you're as big as I am, it's tough being old. Why, every night I have to look for a swimming pool to soak my blank in.
Cute.
Cute.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sandy? King Kong's grandfather said, when you're as big as I am, it's tough being old. Every night I have to look for a swimming pool to soak my blank in.
My teeth.
Teeth. Now, wait a minute. That's one of the 2 really good answers that could be responded to in this question, so don't awe her. We've got another audience waiting outside to replace you in case you... What do you say? Teeth is what you want.
Yeah, well, big fella, you know, the granddad being old and all that, he probably has false dentures and
Yes.
all that, and he's really got to get all of his food mashed. And I figured that he'd have to soak his banana.
Okay. All right, there's one. Now, you got to match the 5 remaining celebrities to stay in the game. What do you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sandy. I said soak his buns.
His bun, so that means Chuck wins the game. What the rest of you have? Benches, teeth, and then feet. Come on, guys. Congratulations. Hang around there in the blue spot on the carpet, and we'll say goodbye to Sandy Neville, who's leaving here with a total of $1,550 and our best wishes. Thank you, Sandy.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. All right. There you are, Chuck. There's the big board where you could win a lot of money here. Let's begin by pointing out to you that not too long ago, had a whole bunch of people in here, and we polled them one by one, and we said, give us your best response to this. Blank does it. And remember now, if you match the answer that they gave us most frequently, you get $500. For matching the second most popular answer, you get $250. And for matching the third, you get $100. And let's see who is going to give you some help here.
Richard, please.
Nice and easy does it.
Easy does it. All right.
Brett, please.
What, dear?
Blank does it. Easy does it is one so far.
Boy, got no help around. Well, that stinks.
But you may have to take it in.
That does it.
That does it. Okay.
Patty.
Hi.
What would you like to talk about, Patty?
Bees isn't grammatical, is it? Oh, thank God.
There's an answer that's...
Helpful. Does it? Wait
No.
a second. What else?
Does it.
Does it again.
Does
Well,
it.
Does it.
Does it. Okay, does it. I guess that's a commercial. D-U-Z does it. Does it. Easy does it, and that does it. Have you got a better one, Chuck?
No, I'll take easy does it.
All right. Here we go. Looking for easy does it. May we see the $100 response? Everybody does it. Dave, you must stay awake inside there. You say, as soon as I give you the cue, bingo. May we see the $250 response? That's better, Dave. Now, we're looking for easy does it, and here's your last chance. Slide it, Dave. Pick up $500. You got a total of $600. And while you're celebrating, we'll pass along a little message just for you. Here it is. That is all for today. Join us next time, Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.